Welcome everyone. Today we are thrilled to unveil the future of adventure riding, the all-new 2026.
What is going on, petrol heads and throttle junkies? Welcome back to the garage. Today, I got some news that is going to keep you up at night, especially if you love that modern retro vibe but still want to rip through the dirt. We all know Yamaha has a weapon in their arsenal, the CP2 engine. It's the heart of the MT-07 and the legendary Tenere 700. But for years, we've been asking the same question. Yamaha, you have the engine, you have the heritage. Where is the proper Scrambler? Well, the rumor mill is hitting the red line, guys. Reports are flooding in that Yamaha is preparing to revive one of the most sacred names in motorcycle history. We aren't talking about a commuter bike here. We are talking about the return of the king, the 2026 Yamaha XT 700 Twin. Is this just a stripped-down Tenere? Or is this the lightweight hooligan machine we've actually been waiting for? In this video, we are going deep, breaking down the renders, the engine specs, the chassis geometry, and why this might just be the Tenere Killer. Grab your coffee, let's get into it. Before we talk specs, we have to respect the DNA. You can't just slap an XT sticker on a bike and call it a day. Rewind to 1976. Yamaha dropped the XT 500. This thing wasn't just a bike, it was a revolution. It won the very first Paris-Dakar rally. It defined what a thumper was. It was simple, bulletproof, and could go absolutely anywhere. But let's be real about the current market. Modern adventure bikes are getting huge. They are heavy, loaded with tech, and honestly, sometimes they feel like spaceships. The Tenere 700 is a masterpiece, don't get me wrong, but for a lot of riders, the T7 is a tall, rallying skyscraper. There is a massive gap in the market for a bike that brings back the spirit of the original XT raw, simple, and fun. That is exactly where the 2026 XT 700 Twin comes in. The concept is to take that modern reliability and shove it into a chassis that isn't afraid to get dirty. Alright, let's talk looks. Because let's be honest, we buy bikes with our eyes first. The famous designer Oberdan Bezzi recently dropped some renders that have absolutely set the internet on fire. If Yamaha follows this design language, take my money now. Imagine the Tenere 700 chassis, but naked. No more massive rally tower or fixed windshields. Instead, we're seeing a classic round LED headlight that screams timeless. So guys, please stay tuned. Check out the tank. It's a classic teardrop shape, likely keeping it around 12 to 14 liters to keep the weight down. And look at that seat. Instead of the stepped seat on the adventure bikes, the XT 700 is predicted to rock a flat, tuck and roll bench seat. Why does that matter? If you ride off-road, a flat seat lets you slide your body weight back effortlessly when you're hard on the brakes or dropping down a steep hill. The design depicts pure sturdiness and aggressiveness. It's functional retro. It's not a hipster cafe racer. It's a tool built for the trails. Now, let's get into the belly of the beast. The best news about these rumors? The engine. We are looking at the 689 cubic centimeters parallel twin CP2. If you've never ridden a CP2, let me tell you why it's legendary. It's all about that 270-degree crossplane crankshaft. Unlike a standard parallel twin that sounds like a lawnmower, the CP2 has an uneven firing order that mimics a V-twin. It sounds angry, it sounds guttural, but most importantly, it delivers linear torque. We're expecting the standard numbers, roughly 73 horsepower and 50 foot-pounds, 68 newton-meters of torque. But here is the secret sauce. For the XT 700, Yamaha is likely to retune the ECU. We don't need top-end speed on a Scrambler. We need low-end grunt. We need that tractor-like pull when you're in second gear in the mud. Expect shorter gearing too, a bigger rear sprocket. This thing is going to be a wheelie machine. It's punchy, reliable, and unlike the European competitors, the maintenance on this engine is basically zero. Power is nothing without control, right? This is where the XT 700 separates itself from the Tenere. The frame will likely remain the double cradle steel tube design we know and love. But the suspension? That's going to get tweaked. The Tenere has massive travel, 210 millimeters. For the XT 700, we predict they will dial it back to around 180 millimeters or 190 millimeters. Why reduce it? to lower the center of gravity and make the seat height accessible for normal human beings. It makes the bike more flickable in the corners. Now the big debate, the wheels. Will it be a 21-inch front/18-inch rear? Or a 19-inch front/17-inch rear? If Yamaha wants to honor the XT legacy, they must keep the 21-inch front wheel. It rolls over obstacles way better than a 19-inch. And the biggest selling point, wait, by stripping off the rally tower, the fairings, and the heavy brackets of the Tenere, we could see the wet weight drop from 450 pounds, 205 kilograms, down to maybe 418 pounds, 190 kilograms. That 30-pound difference is massive when you're picking the bike up off the ground. So, what is the verdict? The 2026 Yamaha XT 700 Twin is the Goldilocks bike. It's not as heavy as an adventure bike, but it's more capable than a street scrambler. But I want to hear from you guys. Is this the bike you've been waiting for? Would you trade your Tenere for a lighter, stripped-down XT? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button if you enjoy the deep dive, hit subscribe so you don't miss the update when this thing officially drops, and as always, keep the rubber side down. Catch you in the next one.